Hello, gamers.
How you doing?
One of the servers one of the servers just had a restart. Okay.
Oh.
I feel like my webcam's brightness is way high. I look like extra pale today. Let me go ahead and update.
A ghost.
Yeah, let me go ahead and update the chat for everyone. Also go ahead and make this announcement. There we go. Podcast episode 24 is live. So, I'll wait till people get in here since not that many are in here quite yet.
A ping on my DragonBlock Apollo Discord?
No way.
My God.
Hopefully,
Capybara. Forgot about that. Oh, enter your password, or otherwise you're gonna get sent away
to Brazil. I'll put this put the bar somewhere in sight. Hold up. Just shaved for the podcast, you know, got all cleaned up. And by shaved, I just mean the neck part, because, you know, this thing is very top heavy. Yo. Is that in frame? It is. Perfect.
Yo.
How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome. First podcast? That's cool. Good. I'm glad to have you. We do these often, kind of. This might be the last one for a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm pretty confident I could beat all my achievements today, but we'll see. I'm doing good. I've been in eternal patch development for the last 3 months of the update, as well as just been playing games, having fun. I finally played Elden Ring. I got 67 hours in Elden Ring so far. I haven't even beat the game yet, so please, no like end game spoilers or anything, but you know, we're getting there. So I gotta do Movie Pack 2 collectibles and Dragon Ball Super collectibles and GT. Well then, let's go ahead and get started with Movie Pack 2. Just started playing last weekend. I'm glad to have you. I'm glad you've been enjoying it so far. Go ahead and give this sucker a link in the server chat.
Oh no, not the server chat.
Went to Six Flags yesterday. You know, we have one of those here in Missouri. It was a good time. I get like, depending, I get like kind of nauseous. So I got a little bit like sick. Not super bad though, because when I started feeling nauseous, I just did not. The ride the people I was with got on was immediately a ride where you're just spinning the entire time. You're on a little cart just spinning. Yeah.
When you're feeling
yeah, I was just like, no, no, y'all. They're like, you sure you don't want to ride? I'm like, most sure I've ever been in my life. You do not need to ask me. Oh, there's a Dragon Ball here. That's awkwardly placed. Oh, all right, that's the one I've had. Okay. I'm just gonna go through. I really wish. I can't wait. I'm gonna ask y'all just some random questions, as always. How would y'all feel if we made a new like quest teleport screen? Personally, that's one I think could be used a lot, especially for something like Z with 70-something teleports, you know? It could definitely use a nice little GUI where you get to choose the saga. And then, I mean, just think challenger screen, except for teleports. Where's my teleporter here? Yeah, we're probably gonna make a GUI for like everything at some point. Me and the designers, or Munchkin specifically, are GUI. I don't know, the designers kind of do, they kind of rotate what they do. It's not really specific, so just whoever. Oh, looks like there's a duplicate ball here. Oh, this one's cruelly hitting. Okay, this is the broken one. I'm just gonna save this and I'll fix it after stream.
Oakley dokley.
Broken balls. It's funny that I've found more than the players.
I mean, players probably come across this one once or twice. It's probably just never been that big of an issue in their eyes.
Yeah. That character's really good. Yeah. And then also just a new quest accept screen, preferably with just the ability to instant accept, like just surpass dialogue, because I think that's one thing that might just make questing on repeat just a little bit more annoying. Why are you throwing candy at me? The spook event. Spook events are fun. Yeah, there's so much we want to do for the server. We're kind of just at a point though with like development where we want to start like narrowing down what we want to do, because as you guys know, GT was a massive update, and that was great, and I hope you guys liked the massive update, but it was also 10 months of development for all of that, which is, you know, I personally think that was a lot for 10 months, but I also would have just kind of preferred to do 2 updates in the same time so that you guys could have had more things to look forward to often. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys agree with that sentiment? Oh no, not the Hugh Arco? Arco? Arco?
I don't know.
Also, the Apollo channel is about to hit 2,000 subscribers. That's really cool. Also, you might be seeing the quest spawned. It fell into the void, and I claimed the reward from the quest giver. Is that a new bug? Huh?
What? That's...
Do you mind making a bug report with that same message, Static? Just go ahead and paste that in the Discord bug reports. More small updates, that's what you think? I can agree, and that is what we're doing moving forward with like MP3, with Movie Pack 3, the combat update, cooking update, as well as not 1.3. 1.3 won't be small, but like, yeah, exactly. So we'd have 3 small updates and then just one big old update, probably akin to GT. Because personally, I think big updates are great and they're always fun, but I also think you know, bit overkill at times. It also just leaves practically every player just having nothing to do actively. I'm missing one Namek ball. Where is that? Must have just been a quest I missed. I think the last few all had one, so it's probably one of the earlier ones. I'll go all the way back to 401.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, isn't one of these areas a double area? Maybe I should look into that.
Isn't the one that... Oh, that... Oh,
I think it's this one. No, this one's good. Probably 402.
I think it's...
It is 402, yeah. Oh, there might just be a Dragon Ball here, period. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Talk to my boy Dende. Oh, Dende's name is messed up. I'm gonna make a note of that.
Oh, it has... Oh...
MQ402 Dende name stinky. Oh, yeah, there's a Dragon Block over here that I definitely did not get.
Stinky.
Man, I love the reception to GT. I'm so glad that you guys like it, because we've had more players than literally ever before. Is there a rift here, by the way? We should add one.
There is a rift here.
Oh, okay.
Why is it... Oh, could you go there? Yeah, I see. You have to... This quest takes you into the time, then the rift is in the time.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, man. The one thing I will say about how long this update's development took, it paid off in terms of how much people liked the update. Like, this update, you know... Well, the thing about the GT update was not just GT. The GT update was like the entire server got changed, pretty much, with very few exceptions. And pretty much all those exceptions are being changed next update or so. Yeah. I think GT, like specifically, I don't think GT could have been a small update or should have been a small update, because just the amount of attention we gave it, I think that was a great time to do so, because frankly, I think the server needed it. Not that the server was terrible before GT, it's just there was a lot of issues that needed to be addressed, and frankly, a lot of them needed to be addressed at the same time. Where's this ball at? Who the hell put a ball just on the side of the building? That's criminal. What? Oh my.
Oh.
I got it, man. Disappointed in myself for that one. Yeah, but you know, moving forward, we're hoping to have updates not take as long. At least some of the more recent, some of the next few updates, because we just don't want to go that long without updates. It's not fun for us, and frankly, I am extremely just drained after having done all of that. Oh God, do not tell me there's a collectible Dragon Ball here. Do not.
Is that the actual Dragon Ball?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look, man.
I want to dye it. I want to dye it, but at the same time, oh, no.
I don't know. It's also a big area because of it being a Dragon Ball hunt, so that's even more annoying.
Yeah. I'm gonna dye it, but if there is, that's cruel.
Alright, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
I'm gonna chat, let me know. I'm gonna, after I finish up this saga, I'm gonna go ahead and, specifically the 5th movie saga, I'm gonna go ahead and run my Whis training and special training. I should probably do it now, since I'm only gonna have 15 minutes from now. Also, you know, I ran a poll in the Discord asking you guys how you'd feel about us changing it back to hourly and doubling the XP from where it is now. Personally, I just think that'd be a lot nicer. It would give you a lot more leeway in gameplay. Because frankly, I think it being every 30 minutes, it's nice. It keeps you actively doing it. That was the goal. But it almost does it too well, to the point that you're just like...
If you have nothing else to do, you're just hopping on every 30
yeah,
minutes,
you pretty much don't have a lot of extra time after you're done doing Whis and Primal. You go do... Especially since they went from 1 to 2 of those kind of quests. It was only Whis training pre-update. So...
Did anything change overall in Apollo?
What?
in the actual US?
No, I saw it. But I was wondering to that. Is there no Dragon Block here? I mean, how many are even in this area? I'm only missing 5. I don't know how many more quests there is. I'm gonna just note this one down as a maybe no Dragon Block.
No, it's a teleport. It's a teleport.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Getting bamboozled like the players, bro. So many people come to us and tell us they think 702 is broken. And it's just like... no, like so many, bro. It's obnoxious. And I even added a specific dialogue line to Bulma that says... like, well, go talk to Goku to continue this, or go... I mean, I added it to all the dialogue quests, but there's only a few. 702. I don't... It's funny to me that you can do, like, the 2 or 3 dialogue quests before 702, and then get to 702 and be like, what's up with this quest? I think it's because it's in a different area, though. I think that's what catches them up.
I think people just see Whis before Bulma, and it's like, okay. I see. Wait. Do we not have a dialogue thing on that, so where you can't talk to Whis until you talk to Bulma?
I'm not sure.
Because that would solve it, right? Realistically.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have. Yeah. You know, one thing I do hate about when we make things complex, like, you know, you guys all in the chat know Fusion's pretty complex, math-wise. It's great and it provides some good balance when it works right, quote unquote works right. But most players don't understand that. They just fuse with some random person online, and then they're like, why is my form weaker, bro? And it's like, there's like 5 factors that if you don't actually look into the math, yeah, you're not gonna know. Like, it's not a lot of things you need to do, but it's a lot of prerequisites you have to meet. Ooh, that's the last for that saga. Now let's go do Whis training.
No, we do have... Whis does have availability. You can't... I'm really confused now.
Oh, well, that was just a bug at the time, Nintendo. Unless, I mean, maybe it hasn't been fixed, but do let me know if it hasn't. One thing I will say about Whis training and special training, they're a bit obnoxious just because you gotta fly a lot, man. You gotta go on like a whole trip, you know, give it a whole cross the map fly. I can't wait until, you know, movement speed. Whenever we touch up movement speed and actually make forms realistically affect the gameplay. Because they, like, hardly at all. When's the Halloween event gonna happen? I don't know. If we do one.
It's like, yeah, what was it? When you don't want your forms and everything to affect movement speed, it does it a bit too much, but when you do...
Then Arcos just do a line of crack.
Yeah,
constantly.
Arcos just fucking go... They go speed mode.
It really is, it really, for me, the biggest thing with, like, Whis training is more the fact that the cooldown's every 30 minutes. So then you'd have to do this shit so often. So if you get the cooking every single time, you're just doing this tedious ass task back to back to back to back to back, you know? And obviously, like, that's a major cope and, like, really does not matter if we're gonna be honest here. But it's just a slight annoyance, if I'm gonna be honest. That's why I proposed just doubling the XP and doubling the time on these tasks, because having to for this one's even worse. Having to collect the goddamn Dragon Balls. Oh my god, we need to fix these. Do you mind doing that?
Did we not?
Yeah. And then on the test server, before we release the next update or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and actually update the things fittingly.
Yeah.
This makes it even fucking worse because the radar doesn't work. The only reason I know is because I'm the one who placed them. So I have vague memory of where things were. Plus, it's pretty obvious. There's like one in every little biome.
Oh. I'm not in creative mode, so therefore it consumed my... How dare it.
Yeah, Arcos with Cryokin is absolutely insane.
There's no need to be going that much.
I don't know how fast I want to make, like, the fastest thing on the server, say Blue Kaio. I'm not really sure at the moment. I would like it to be fast because, you know, frankly, I mean, base flight is just really... I think maybe base flight would be slower if I'm going to raise the speed pretty drastically, just to compensate, you know? I think that would be a good way to do it. There's one more in the city. Okay, there's one in the swamp, there's one in the crystal cave, and one more in the city. Great. One in the city is like right here too, as far as I recall. I'll get it later. Oh no, it's right here. I'm gonna grab it now.
Mr. Rookarina.
Fast and flying.
Flying is like annoyingly slow. Now there is a point where it can't be too fast, otherwise you'll just be killing Minecraft and loading way too many chunks. That's the fundamental reason why it can't be that fast, but it could be faster and should be. So
Yeah.
I can't wait till we expand on achievements more, man. That'd be fun. How do you guys like achievements? Everyone in the chat here.
Bro's really going for the advertising and server chat.
Yes, I am, bro.
You don't have Gobi to do it for you, do that?
Nope. I think he's sleeping right now because I did message him and he said if I'm not asleep, yeah, I'll join.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, the point of the achievements in this update was effectively just to make really simple, like, achievements. And then in the future there will be step achievements where you have to do a couple things. Yeah. One thing I will, like, agree with about Whis and Primal Training, I know nobody brought this up right now, I just want to, like, because I've seen it mentioned many times before, just the lack of active things to do, like, there's nothing you can actively train. You know, it's kind of disheartening because you're basically forced to put in this amount of time to be able to progress. You know what I'm saying? The changes. Which achievements, Mikey? Are you a moderator on the chat?
Nope.
Lucky you.
Hello,
There's a bot in the chat spamming my hot photo here.
Not the... I hate those types of bots.
Oh, I mean there is a chance that those quest completes just straight up don't work, but I'm not sure.
Something to look into another time. Oh, a bit late in the welcome message there. That was a solid minute.
Heck.
Wait, what? Oh shit! I didn't even.
No, it wasn't even a link. They weren't even linking anything. They were just saying my hot photos here.
Oh right, they're trying to get you to go click on their profile and then.
Dude, I guess. Trying to catch me down bad or what, bro? What's going on here? Can I even use Blue Kyle yet? I just realized. Dude, I can. Wait, can't? Oh, I don't have level 9.
Oh no.
Yo, the lighting on my camera is so bad. 1 minute, I'm gonna adjust that because I look deadly pale.
Sickly.
No, I think
Sickly.
that's just because you're dead.
No,
Yeah, honestly, he's a ghost.
I'm not this pale, I promise.
He became a ghost for Spooky Month. Alright, let's go US 1. Fix there.
Oh, the oh my lord. I turned down the exposure and it flashbanged the podcast. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh Jesus! I just
There you
saw
go.
that.
That's good now, yeah. Better at the very least. 480p
Terrible.
camera. Yo. Yo.
You gonna take that
Who
from him?
cares about my 480p camera? That is not the primary feature of this podcast.
Why does US1 have the Dragon Balls?
Probably just matches the... Wait, I don't know, actually. I'm not even gonna pretend.
US1. All I'm seeing here is that US2 is built wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
No,
US2 built
don't
wrong.
do that.
US2 don't even have the Dragon Balls, so how can they be built right?
23 million. Wait, 2.3 million. Damn it.
Damn, US2 is currently on par with US3 with how built wrong it is.
Hey, stop that. I'm gonna use a TP booster. Nice. I'll pop a 50%. Nice.
A 50% TP booster?
I'm getting so much TP, bro. You didn't even know.
Damn.
No, I know. I could tell. Okay, achievement, other, check. Oh, goals, check. Nice.
Imagine
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm 40 million TP shy of that goal. Are you messing with me, my boy?
Imagine there's a broken achievement so you can't get 100%. It would be a shame.
That'd be top priority to fix. Of course.
Yeah, Elden's gonna get the 100%.
Yes, sir. What other kits can I claim that are not? I can claim all the member kits. Because I don't bypass kit cooldown. I just realized that. I could just do kit claim all. Since the new system doesn't do any shiny admin things or anything. Good. That's really obnoxious when they do, I'm gonna be honest. Genuinely hate that.
You mean I can no longer abuse the system? Oh my god. So disappointed.
Boom. Yo, get this cosmetic key out of my inventory.
But you can get a cosmetic item.
I have so many. This is how many days I've claimed my kits. Because I get one a day. Yeah, it's bad, man. I got Super Saiyan Souls. Let me use those. Get all of this out of my inventory. I don't. Yeah, let's use a couple Kaioken shards. Now can I claim the rest of my kits? Oh my god.
Why would you be able to clean the rest of your kits?
Yeah, that'd make too much sense.
Yep.
Wait, I actually need that steak. Don't do that. Been running out of food of recent. It's all because Pop Smoke threw these keys at me. I tell you what. Let me go to the bank. Podcast Saturday.
The Bar Podcast.
It's the Bar Podcast.
What's that? The Baby Podcast?
Hey. No. This is not the Baby's podcast.
Not alive?
He has no intellectual rights to this podcast, damn it. Oh, I gotta get all the armor sets. I literally only have like 3.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna not happen this podcast. Like, I'm definitely not gonna be able to do all of that.
But you gotta get 100%.
Okay, what are the rest of the kits I'm missing? Let me...
Capybara Podcast. Well, the Capybara is involved, but he's not the main spectacle.
He's just in the back hanging out. Yo, am I bugging?
You might be.
8 slots? Get all of this bulwark out of my inventory, dang it.
US2 and US3 be built wrong.
Hey, Do not talk about my son like that.
I'll talk about your son as much as I want to. I'll slander him.
Dude, I love having all these Z souls. It's just so cool seeing the whole array of Z souls. Let me take these out and actually move these over because the Majin race exists. I will never get over the fact that we just made that and didn't tell a soul until like the last week. Like, people were excited for an update before we told them we remade Fusion and just added an entire new race. That will never.
I know a froggy talking to me right now.
You getting slandered in the chat
by a frog of all things? Listen, I'll get the island when I get the island.
No.
Or get the island when Lil decides to log. Yeah, I got an email saying my subscription's gonna run out soon, so.
Yeah, I did as well.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I have evolved past the worldly desires for an island.
Oh my god. The goddamn prophet now.
But someone has to log in or else we'll lose the house.
Yeah, we have 30 days each time. I think mine's still there, so let me just log in and reset.
Yeah, I'm also probably gonna continue my sub once I'm feeling like doing a good. I'm gonna just give it some time and just actually wait until I'm genuinely wanting to play a decent amount of content.
Fair.
Because I know damn well if I was to log in right now, I'd do like 5 quests and log off. So.
Mine's already gone.
I too like to subscribe when I get my money's worth.
Big brain. Oh hey, I'm about to get 2 goals completed. I just got 750 mil TP goal, so that one's interesting. I kind of want to recode those because I really do hate the fact that, like, I don't know, they're just kind of there. Max out decks. Committed a sin. Throw a couple points into energy, why not? Why the frick not? Wait, what? Did my TP goal just reset?
Sounds about it.
Who coded this? This jackass coded this system, man, I tell you what. Achievement goals.
Actually,
just
I learned
I
something.
I think it's only TP though, because that's like the only one you can actually lose. Oh, you mean the? Wow. Yeah, I forgot to actually run the check or achievement check, whatever.
Rip.
Wait, no, that's not. No, I looked at it. I literally saw like completed this goal on TP. Matter of fact, yeah, it's right here. You've completed this goal. Whatever. Like all the other ones though are just like total doing, and you can't really actively track your goal. Also, these should actually tell you how many you've done, because I realized they don't actually say that. Like, they don't say how many come from the level in this count. I'll go ahead and put that for a future update. It's totally quality of life stuff. Goals should show counts. I need to take this sweater off. It's way too hot in here. 1 minute.
Definitely agree. The dab was kind of stinky.
Oh, now clothes on, clothes on.
Oh, by the way, Rook, since you
Way too warm in the office.
You're the one that brought it up. Housing demolition is suspended still. We will not
What's
lose
that?
our house.
Oh.
On Final Fantasy.
And my headphones off.
Ah.
This song is terrible. All right, back to I can't really do my goals. I mean, I can go do the quests. I can go do the challengers. Let's go ahead and do that.
You can start farming the armor sets.
That's a great actually idea because yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really good idea. What armor set do I need? And oh, gear coins. Amen for that. Actually, oh, sorry, I was using the admin teleport. My apologies, guys. Where the hell are my teleports at?
Stinky mom.
I'm so sorry, guys. I sinned.
Are you using a third-party software for your camera?
Gone because you
What?
cheated.
Look
Yeah,
at the YouTube chat.
What do you mean in OBS? I'm connected to the webcam.
Well, large fella Vegeta. Oh wait, I always forget. Is there an achievement for both the common and uncommon versions, or is it just the one?
Just one.
Oh, okay. So
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like we should just keep gear sets in a way where like getting the gear set period is difficult, and then the rarities is just a second slight difference. You know, because personally, I would despise. I'm using the Logitech software and then some adjustments in the. I think all I'm doing on OBS is some like.
man did become a ghost again.
Yeah, it's just the scrolling.
Honestly, I would like it if gear coins, like the rarity, was based on the difficulty and the drop rate was just universal.
Huh?
So like, you have a harder version of the gear coin guy, and then he drops rare.
And how would that work in the server right now? It's the fucking Logitech software, you bozo. G-Hub. I don't know, they rename it every 4 updates. They literally do, bro. It used to just be called like Logitech, and then they just changed it to G-Hub. And now it's version 22 or some shit. Version control went out the window.
They really do just like
Bozo.
renaming things. Okay, so this is a good spot. I'm just gonna put that at warp couch and sit in it.
I can't wait till we can actually revisit armor in a serious way and give it some love. I mean, the gear coins help, but I mean like all the way. Oh, dude, I haven't posted the link. Self-promoting.
You haven't posted the link in like 5 minutes? My god.
When are we making critical chance a thing?
Let's not.
If we're gonna do some shit like critical chance just would not work. You forget players attack 5 times a second, Rook. It's very much not a normal RPG. And
that's why you cap it at 20%.
Well, it just wouldn't matter because it would just kind of be there, and you just wouldn't even really notice. In all honesty.
Well, the lucky people would notice.
Yeah. There's a lot of other things like even movement speed boost on armor. There's a lot of cool things we can do with armor, but at the moment, it's just not even worth it. I mean, like crit chance would be insanely easy to code. That's not the problem. I think I'm gonna get uncommon. I don't know. I feel like I'm actually just gonna get common and uncommon just to like save time here, because I genuinely don't think I'm gonna be using any of these gear sets for anything except visuals anyway. So imagine if we did like an easy AS system for our armor array. So at some point, like old ass outdated armor sets can just be the new shit. I think that would be really cool.
I mean, yeah, that would be nice.
Frankly, I think that'd be cool. Like, cause we're gonna have a lot of armor sets, but we're never probably gonna have 100. I mean, do we have like 30 right now? 100 would probably be the end of the server, you know? And I mean, like, by the time we get to the last content.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What about like, just for aesthetic, like, you have a universal cost, like maybe 3 coins of like any type, and then the gear that you get just has no stats like normal clothes do.
What's the point of that?
For people that don't care about the stats but just want the aesthetic.
well, that defeats the whole purpose, especially since, unless we exclude that, there's just no point. It's not really hard to get anyway. Considering I already have a set and a half right now. Actually, a set and like 3/4. I've been doing this for like 5 minutes. If you're actually at the level, sure, but I feel like it's more of a collection thing anyway, so... And if you really want to look like, say, Raditz, then go buy that armor set.
Oh god. That is a checklist. You know.
Just counting for my quests.
I ain't gonna use a checklist for finishing my playthrough of the Ring of Eld.
No.
No.
It is pretty intimidating, I won't lie to you.
Like if you if it's all the quest line, sure, but like getting every weapon and every gesture, every side of Grace.
Oh hell no, I'm not doing that one. Mine is Graces, mine is legendary armament, talismans, and those things. And basically just shit that I can link you it. It's stuff that actually matters. Because I mean, I'm doing Graces because personally I care about that, but you could just ignore the category.
I mean, yeah, Graces are just...
There you go. Some like shit I found on GitHub, so. Because I found one, but then it was like, this is paid, and I'm like, okay, anyway.
By the way, Rook, I beat Melania, or however you pronounce her name. And I've decided the area leading up to that boss is the worst fucking area in the game.
Pain. Righty, time to get the Vegeta set. Nice, now let's go ahead and get the Piccolo set. I'm just finishing off sets I already had pieces of right now. Just the Raditz boots, let's go. Forgot I don't really need any full sets. I do need the full Goku set, so I might as well just grab that in uncommon because that's what I have. Yep, so I am done already with Saiyan Saga.
Nice.
Oh, let me go ahead and put these on, you know. Actually doesn't even look that bad, I'm not gonna lie. Do I have to do a gear check? I do. You've collected Piccolo.
You have collected Piccolo? What the hell?
Yes, I collected him. You've collected Goku. This is not going to be enough space to fit all this. Well, I might have to whip out the, I have to go make a faction, man. Funny that, like, that is a legit use case for factions. It's honestly kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that, like, that is genuinely, like, something you're like, oh, let me go do that. Real quick. What set am I missing? Wait. Oh, Piccolo. I'm wearing it. Duh.
I'm not gonna do that quest line because it locks me out of stuff.
Oh. Nice. We have done the gaming, everyone.
There's actually a lot of quests that I haven't really done.
Yeah, it's honestly insane whenever you start, like, doing them and you're like, holy shit, I barely played this damn game. Not that bad, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm obviously exaggerating, but It's kind of crazy when you first start doing it.
Or a big bonder.
Vegeta dynamic.
Not do that first time, so didn't.
Terrifying transformation. Beta gamer up. Welcome to anyone who might have just joined off the link. Oh, I'm gonna need to transform. I'm not gonna do. It'll take forever. Food.
I can't believe you sent me a spoiler the other day.
What?
The messages about I dislike the idea of killing.
Oh, well, I just googled the endings.
You gave me a spoiler.
Well, to be fair, it's your choice which one you do, so it's not like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, and no matter what you do, she'll probably.
No, I don't think so. I think, there's one where she doesn't, but.
Yeah, the bad one.
Is that one bad?
You go create, you.
Frenzy?
Yeah.
No, you can do all of them and save the person.
Oh.
You just
Interesting.
You just do the frenzy.
Oh right,
to
and then
everyone,
you can.
and then clean it and go to whatever you want to do. It's just everybody hates you because you started the frenzy.
I don't want everyone to hit me.
Well, I say everybody, but it's just the person. It just the people's lives you saved get all mad at you.
Kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie.
Because I don't think Capcom meant for people to just frenzy.
What did you just say?
Capcom.
Not Capcom.
FromSoft.
Yes, Capcom. We blame Capcom for everything.
FromSoft.
They didn't even publish it, bro. That was
Also-
Bandai.
Also, I don't know if you were paying attention when I said it, Rook. The area just before Millennia, or however you pronounce your name, is fucking horrid.
It's not that bad.
It's horrid. No, what the how?
Yo, did that key blast was caught on fire, and then I caught on fire when it hit me.
What is the justification with having multiple enemies who have like over 10k health that can heal it all? At respawn. But that's not good game design.
Millennia is not good game design.
Yeah,
She's a boss that would do good in Sekiro. That's all.
See, I was watching a video about the dual boss fights, you know, centering on, any dual boss fight, the gargoyles, the godskin guys. It's just cringe because they were talking about how in every Dark Souls game before this, the two enemies you'd never see them before, and then you go in these two unique enemies that you've never seen before, and you're learning them for the first time, and he basically said they're one boss with 2 hitboxes, which, yeah, it makes sense, but in this game, fuck no, they're not. They're just 2 enemies in an arena beating your ass. I haven't even done the Godskin duo yet, but I've fought them both twice now. Cause
I'm fine with the long boy. It's just the other one that hit.
You know where you fight the long boy the second time, right? I can tell you if you want. It's not main story.
I probably fought him already. Oh, are you talking about the one in the tower?
Yeah, where you get the god slaying weapon.
That's where I fought him the first time.
That makes sense. I would have fought him first there if I noticed. I literally did not notice. I'm so happy I'm watching this walkthrough.
Fair.
The dude's just showing you a bunch of shit you might miss, and he'll mention it like, yeah, there's this you could do here, but I'm gonna skip it for the sake of this video.
So I summoned my Mimic Tear for one of the Rolly Boys, right?
Sure.
He rolled into the Mimic Tear and then stopped immediately after the first hit. I'm sitting there like, what? Where the fuck is that for me? He just rolls into me until I die.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's happened to me too. Like I'll run away from him. Remember on the bridge, I'd run away. He'd roll for a second and stop. Then when I get back to him, he just pops into it again. I'm like, huh? Get nay-nay, bro.
Brock had a fucking entire thing past giving him the needles.
Yeah, right? I was literally just at the part where you see him after the castle. And I'm going in order of this video, so like there's a couple, like the Blackguard quest. I went ahead and did all of that. And then just any quest line that I can. Also, did you know?
Did you finish Blackguard quest?
Yeah.
I just like the end of that. It was sad.
Yeah. But it was only that connected because it was like 5 steps, but you know.
Yeah. But no, the way he was talking about how he's scared of fucking Dung Eater.
Yeah, dude, whenever I first freed Dung Eater, I knew damn well that that dude was a menace, and I almost regretted freeing him. Because, like, he was literally just talking about going around defiling people, and I'm just like...
He just talks about not...
I am not doing that ending.
Eater.
The only reason I'll ever do that ending is on a new game, if I'm trying to get an achievement, if that's an achievement.
Okay. There probably is an achievement for it.
Considering I only have half the achievements so far, yeah.
I don't know, I just hate the fact that Blackguard was like, oh yeah, I fear that man, and then you come back and he's just like, end me, I don't want to suffer like this. Things like that always fucked.
Yeah. The most quest line I haven't done is like, the R dude that died in the balcony thing. Because, you know, I just literally missed half of his... And a bunch of stuff with Patches. Patches ending is really weird, by the way, if you've done that. Like,
I have.
It feels wrong. The only reason I didn't feel like it was a glitch is because Patches literally realized it was you. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it was literally just the start again.
Because, like...
I also did the optional shit where you get a gesture if you get to half health.
Oh, yes.
And then you can use a gesture on him to de-aggro him.
I did not be able to do that. I didn't know about it. What was it? With every other quest line, it's like either you or is there going to be an inventory that will be linked to all servers? There you go.
Yeah, there will be at some point. Yep. We made a poll, or I made a poll about that a month or 2 ago, asking people if they wanted that. So yeah, we're gonna do that at some point. Hopefully in an update soon. We'd love that idea. That's like the main thing, kind of ruining character slots at the moment. You can move your characters, but obviously you lose any progress you made, any armor or anything. So it's not fun.
Which, while not the deciding factor, it is still nice to be able to transfer your armor and stuff.
Yeah, especially since armor is decently difficult to get.
Yeah.
Run this.
I was saying, with every other quest line, either like there's some regression that you can see within the NPCs or like yourself in general, but then Patches is just like, yeah, I'm back to where I was.
Yeah, literally, the only benefit from Patches is the fact you get to do an assassination, and he joins you on a quest or a fight. And I don't really view that as much.
He kind of just leaves during the middle of that fight as well.
Yeah, he's kind of like the worst person in that fight. Because he literally did not help you. Interesting.
Yo, the trash command.
Very nice.
Oh. Did you just throw something out of your inventory? Right there?
Did, bro. I had to clear up inventory space. You get it.
But it's not like through stuff I didn't spawn.
No, you get it. No, you get it. No, you get it.
You're cheating!
Stinky cheater where?
The rat cheated.
Broham, I got 1.8 mil on US2. Where does that put me on Belltop?
Eco 0 0.
Hey. Whoa. Whoa now, big dog. Oh, calm down for me.
I can't have you flexing.
I'm not even on
Said
Battle
1
Top
point.
8, bro. Let's see, Battle
Yeah.
Top 5. Oh my god, I'm number 38. That's sad. I can go farm challengers, which I probably should. Oh wow, I hadn't even collected Yard Rat Goku. I only have 7 out of 31 sets.
I know like 10% of the people within the 5 pages of Ball Top.
I did not even collect a Vegeta set.
What the hell? Stinky Man not collecting armor sets?
It's just not running the command. I really do wish, like, I almost do want to code something that will actually, like, actively
Auto
check. Yeah, whenever you wear a set, but I genuinely feel like that's going to be too
That would
much.
be too
Like,
much
just
trouble
imagine
when
that
it's worth.
running all the time. I don't really
Oh
need
yeah,
to...
perform. It probably wouldn't be that bad for performance, but since it's
Yeah, it
already
wouldn't be the
in
worst
state-
thing by any means, but it surely isn't. It doesn't outweigh.
Yeah.
Basically, the simplest way to put that. It doesn't outweigh what it's doing.
Until we figure out currently and everything going on with the server, I don't
Yeah.
think
I
we're
don't
in a
think I
position
should be
to
implementing
able to-
something that I know might be a little bit on the laggy side.
There's still 10 different things that we don't know about that might be causing issues.
There we go. Just collected like 3 new sets. I'll be honest,
Oh, good
the
job.
set collection, like, as much as it's not like you just grab all these sets and you have them, because obviously you got to do shit to get them, and it's not just like free. So like it takes a while, and it being a bit tedious isn't the end of the world, because obviously you got to do a couple things to get them in the first place. So it's not like that bad, but like,
Uh-oh, server's gonna restart.
yeah. Now I gotta go get. Oh gosh, wait, I don't even have the. Oh, okay. I'm just missing 2 sets.
What?
Just missing
Come
2
on.
sets from specifically Namek PQ.
I was about to say, there's no way you're only missing 2 overall now.
Yeah, I think recoding part of the gear system is very important though, because it sucks right now. I think though we eventually want to add a whole like GUI to it, so I'm not too worried about it. Like an entire like armor GUI, like a wardrobe thing, where you just put all your armor in it and you don't have to do anything beyond that. Like it would basically already count your achievement stuff. Like it'd be a secondary thing. It wouldn't be something you need to worry about. Yeah, I went ahead and made restarts every 4 hours just because, you know, figure that will
Yeah,
that might
saw.
help out. So I'm gonna need a whole stack, man. I kind of do wish there was a conversion. I'm not gonna lie. I can see why people want that, especially if they're doing exactly what I'm doing right now, going for just the commons. You can just downgrade your uncommon to 2 commons. I would honestly just make it 1-to-1 down. Wait, no, sorry, maybe like 3-to-1. I don't know. Wait, no, sorry, 2-to-1. See, that's a bit odd. And then what would the up be, like 4-to-1? So you need 4 common for 1 uncommon, and then 2 uncommon for 1. It's a bit weird, I know, but like the point is you can't just grab. I don't know. I just don't really think there should be a conversion at all. It's not really. I don't personally see it as a thing. Also, we should probably just move this Goku NPC to not be standing on invisible blocks. Because it's fine that they're there and you can fight enemies, but it feels really weird when the quest giver himself is just kind of almost levitating. As it is, you know?
It does levitate.
Good point. Dude, I always forget to turn God Key on.
I mean, you don't really need suppose you're in Super Saiyan 3. Ding, dong, ding, ding. We're gone.
Okay, I still have the quest completed and I can just go claim my 10 TP.
Instead of returning me to hub, it full kicked me. Rest in peace.
Yeah, it hasn't returned you to hub in like ever.
Yeah. I know he doesn't when it crashes now.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like, I mean, the server you were on, blah blah blah, has crashed, returning you to the fallback server.
I'll be right back while the server's restarting, everyone.
He's lying. He's not coming back.
He's abandoning us. Okay. What level's no? Yeah. Hub is the best server. Just gonna say that right now. Hub is the best server.
Really isn't.
Hub is the best server. If we didn't have Hub, we wouldn't have the other servers.
That's where
Sorry.
you're wrong.
But I'm not wrong. How would you get the other servers if there were no Hub?
My second smaller server.
A second smaller server? You mean a hub?
Nope.
Are you sure?
It's called Sub.
It's called Sub. Damn, just named differently. Hey, what can the remembrance from woman do?
Hey, remember those things that Lil asked me to design?
Yeah.
I'm designing them.
Yo, good job. Second. Let me split. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Kinda nice, kinda nice. They're looking decent.
I forgot his be right back is I will not be returning anytime soon. Question is, fingers or no
with the
fingers?
fur.
Stop. Not now.
No, depends on how much finger there's gonna be.
The what now?
3 finger.
Got me a little snack.
That kind of finger would kind of look odd in Minecraft, I'm gonna be honest.
Alright, no fingers, got it.
Yeah.
Alright, he's done.
I mean, doesn't he need wheels?
What's these are?
Oh. Oh yeah, coloration. We're up.
Yeah, it's just everything's the same color because it's stupid.
Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it.
Gotta type the password. Reschedule the restarts. They interfere with my podcast.
Why not?
I could technically have a restart right at like 2. And then it wouldn't happen for the rest of the podcast. Hey, Rook, there's a texture issue with full power Frieza. Right under his head, he has a purple line.
That's a shame.
You just write that down somewhere.
I gotta go check something in the ring.
The Elden Ring? I'll jump on Elden Ring after podcast. This is probably gonna be a pretty short podcast. I don't think we're gonna get too many people here today, just because, I mean, frankly, I didn't even announce this podcast. I literally made the post an hour before it started. That was my bad, brother. But honestly, I think this might be the last podcast, man, of this series. I think 24 is enough. I think I've done everything I can do, and I think it's time to move on to a new character.
It's not enough until you get 100%.
Huh?
It's not enough until you get 100% achievement.
I mean, I'll probably just switch In between gameplay.
No, not just new character. Just play a whole different game too. Just in between.
Just turn it into a different game. Like, I'm just not even playing Apollo anymore.
Yeah, just do Apollo, different game, Apollo, different game, just alternate series. Yeah.
Why can I not lock on to Goku? It's a little cringe.
Oh.
But I updated my mod pack.
Hey, it's him, Goku. Do I not have this one? I need it. I'm trying to figure this out.
Stamina. Lacking the stamina.
I'm on a new level. Oh wait, due to the nature of these textures, I don't need to mirror them. Okay, never mind. All is right in the world.
No. Nothing's right in the world. Sorry.
I made it backwards.
What do you guys think we could do to make the podcast more interesting for a casual user who's not a super Apollo fan that's gonna jump in every single podcast?
Ooh, that's a good...
I feel like that's kind of the biggest issue with the podcast. It's like, I'm not trying to make it a necessity. Every time it's live, you need to fucking access it. But like, it'd be nice if there was something a little bit more luring besides just staring at my face and asking questions, I guess.
Yeah. See, that is what a podcast is, though.
Yeah. I think the issue is just the mentality I have with the podcast. Like how I mentioned that the next run of the podcast will be a lot more tutorial-esque, where I'm trying to teach people things, and it's gonna be, I don't know if I want to re-upload them. Like, I think what's gonna happen is I'll live stream, and then I won't upload the live stream right away, and it will come up like however many days later as an upload, and it will be like an actual like little episodic thing. Problem is, who's gonna edit that? Because I don't necessarily want to do that. It's not necessarily hard, it's just cutting down, but I don't know.
No, don't tell. Oh, fuck.
It's gonna be a little bit tedious to do so.
I need 2 more strength to build that weapon. It's so sad.
Rise not a strength build. I kind of want to switch builds, but at the same time, I don't think I should if I'm gonna go into some of the hardest bosses.
I ain't gonna be honest. I'm concerned for you if you do fight Melania.
Am I close to her?
Have you been to Alaska?
Yeah.
You need to kill a boss, and then you can go towards her.
Okay.
You may then start approaching.
Oh, speaking of approaching, menacingly, I'm caught up on JoJo now.
Nice.
Amazing.
I am not.
It was...
But you mean the
Part
animated
6.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about the manga myself.
I'm caught up in neither.
JoJo.
I'm just not really a manga person. I don't know. I can't bring myself to read manga.
My opinion. Now this is kind of ironic because of my name. My opinion on JoJo has gone down ever since just listening to how fucking the fans are.
Yeah. Also just the fact that like JoJo's just batshit crazy.
I'm fine with the batshit crazy, but when the fans are like, well, no, this would be this one because the baby and the stability is so fucking strong. Like, bro,
Man, JoJo is the last anime that you should be power scaling. Ever.
Yeah.
Never should you power scale JoJo. Dog, the power scaling, more than any other anime, is 100% dependent on what the hell the author wants. You could say that about every anime ever, yes, but JoJo...
It's not even, like, proper power scaling. It's, is the ability powerful enough to beat the anime?
Yeah,
like,
it's also just like,
rather than...
literally everything about JoJo is about how is Jolene going to use her... I mean, it's not even, like, yes, it's about being smart inherently, But you can't really power scale JoJo, in my opinion. It's kind of hard to do so because what the hell are you power scaling?
Yeah.
Every ability is used in a specific situation. There's certain stands that would be dog ass in anywhere except their homeland, and you know some that are. I'm not gonna spoil part 6 for you, but
it's like there was one that I was watching and they were just talking about fucking what was it, Gold Experience Requiem. And the guy's like, well, yeah, he is like immeasurable speed, and his strength.
We don't know nothing about him, bro. He used it, killed the enemy, and that's it. Will there be a Halloween event? Maybe. We've yet to announce it yet. Just watch out for the announcement.
And it's like he had enough strength to destroy a sea or a mountain. I'm like, where is that ever? What?
Or is that ever explicitly shown?
Yeah. I just hate power scaling in general, in anything. It's not great. Because if you're spending all that time trying to figure out the power of a fucking... Surely you have something better to do with your life. All I'm saying.
Dude, people need to just get hobbies. I don't know. I don't think I would... Power scaling JoJo is just kind of... I don't think it's possible. I can't even. I don't even know where to start with that.
Yeah. Wait, does that mean? Oh, I know a place I haven't been in Elden Ring yet. Oh wait, what? Oh, that's a shame. I have 4 golden seeds, but my flask is already at maximum, so therefore these are useless to me.
Oh, what? So there's optional golden seeds that you don't even need?
Yeah.
That's annoying. I mean, it is, but it isn't, because like a lot of those worm creatures are random dungeon bosses, random ass side path.
But, I mean, if that's gonna be the case, why not just not make them drop?
Have them drop, because I mean, frankly, they would be irrelevant otherwise.
I mean, they're already kind of irrelevant.
To be fair, every mini boss is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Unless they drop a good talisman. A lot of times, though, the talismans aren't even dropped from them. They're just in the dungeon. The bosses don't drop shit. I can't remember the last time I had one of those dungeon bosses give me anything.
They once gave me
Oh, there's an Ash of War on a few of them.
There's also Spirit Ashes, which you'll never use because there's so many better options.
Yeah, literally all the legendary ones break the game, but...
Also just mimic tier existing and being able to copy your entire setup.
Yeah, which just inherently... It's literally... It's quite literally any Spirit Ash.
Yeah.
Well,
Guess what? You get to personalize it.
Mimic tier is not your exact setup because the damage output's reduced by
I mean, so.
I mean, they also
them being able to stun the enemy, period, helps.
Yeah. Also, need to nerf strength mimic tier again.
I mean, if you're talking about like fucking.
I feel like summons in general make the game too easy because I did so many bosses. Go ahead.
Mimic tier being able to cause bleed with its weapons as a thing could kind of also be considered.
I don't think any status effect build up should be applied on Mimic tier. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But also, I beat most bosses up until like the big fat foreskin dude, like with like solo. So spirit summons aren't. I mean, imagine Dark Souls 3 if they just threw spirit summons in. It would make the game so easy. You just like use it on every boss, and I understand it's optional, but like they give you so damn many that I'm like, I feel like this shouldn't be optional. I don't think it's side content. I think it's very much intended to be used. I think Elden Ring very much shows like the easiest Souls game. And that's mostly because there's so many ways to play. That so many things end up being so good because they're trying to be so accessible.
Elden Ring is as hard as you want it to be.
Yeah. Which is nice, but it also kind of hurts me to know, excuse me, that there's no inherent, you know, there's no like inherent, you're playing normal, here's the difficulty. Like Sekiro is very much like that. And even Dark Souls 3, yes, you can have different builds, but okay. I mean, you could still very much coordinate what was hard and what wasn't. Because even if you're using a ultra great sword build like me, I can still say I beat the game like this, and I'm accomplished because of that.
Yeah.
Like, I beat the game just with this build and blah 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 versus having to be like, I mean, you can't even do that in Elden Ring. The best I could say is, yeah, I didn't use spirit summons, I didn't do this, I didn't do this, but I can't even say that just because, like, I'm not using spirit summons on everything.
You can use the cracked holy tier, like both of them, and then drink the potion, run into a boss, and just explode yourself and kill a lot of the first half. It's really fun.
Bruh.
I feel like there's a lot of balancing issues in Elden Ring, but it's probably just never going to be fixed, and I don't really blame them.
I mean, also another thing with a lot of the balancing is because you can explore stuff like Brazil really early, you can just get things that are strong.
Yeah.
They just shouldn't have you be able to go to Brazil that early. I'm gonna be honest, the beast dude thing is not that important. To literally subvert the entire game and just ruin the progression, I don't think it's worth it.
Also, the first, like, Dragon Lake has a teleporter that sends you right to the poison swamp, or the rot swamp.
Same thing there.
Like the key is next to it. But yeah. The thing with Brazil is I don't care as much because at least the lower half of Brazil, because that's literally just the recommended path there is literally just at the lake and then Brazil. But upper half, definitely it should be fucking closed off until a certain point.
And let's not even get started on Moog's Palace, the like walkway at the start with all the
Blood Boys.
That's way too juicy.
Do I finish this month's quest? I can finish it and give myself the option, but I'll never use the option.
Went ahead and chopped out the front half of the last podcast. Dropped out the first 10 minutes that were just, loading screen or whatever. Honestly, forgot to do that. I realized that this podcast had like a straight 30-minute period where like I wasn't. I actually started this one fairly early.
Yeah. I will never use this item, but I have it now anyway.
Yeah, it'd be like that. That's another like.
Oh no, it's the Dung Eaters thing.
Oh, I heard someone say that they thought Elden Ring was overly ambitious, and I kind of agree. I feel like they landed much of the game, but I don't know. They also said Elden Ring wasn't that impressive to them. I wholeheartedly disagree. Elden Ring does everything every Souls-like game has done before, but better and with more depth.
I'm completely fine with most things Elden Ring does up until the Hallowed Tree, which you'll come across soon.
Okay.
Because, I mean, okay, Rook, you said just run past all the enemies, but that's not.
It's not fun.
That's not. Yeah.
I want to at least. I'm not.
I do agree that I probably have a better.
Like, there's a bunch of stuff in Alaska too that's just run past the enemy.
There's kind of a difference though when you're on horse and you can just ignore them than just this is a straight path. You have to run past the enemy, otherwise you're gonna have a hard time.
No, yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh.
No horse, run past. Tiny cave.
If we add Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, is it going to be an alternate for Super Saiyan Blue? Not too sure about that, honestly. Probably not. I mean, it's its own form, really. It's pretty much shown as its own form, but I guess we'll see. I'm gonna mute while I go ahead and close this bag of popcorn.
Well, you don't want them hearing your popcorn?
He's not sharing his popcorn?
What the hell?
No, I didn't want to share the loud noise of me crumpling a bag. I'm so sorry.
Alright. As long as you're wrong. Or, wait. As long as you're sorry.
What if Goku was betrayed by his friends and trapped in the hyperbolic time chamber?
Oh, there's a thing, isn't there? Like a fucking what if.
Do people like forget the fact that like Goku's... Well, first off, Goku would die if he didn't have enough food.
Yeah, because I have to keep bringing in food.
But even then, why would they do that, betraying him, and also why would they lock him in the time chamber?
It's just not that kind of show.
Yeah.
Well, that, but also that would just be...
Oh, hey, wait.
That would just not work. Like, I mean, the thumbnail literally has him with some purple-haired form. I don't know, alter ego, I can assume.
Alright.
I don't know why the hell... Why the hell any reality that would happen, but I understand it's just a fun theory.
Yeah.
It's a bad fun theory, though. Do better.
It's just nice to do what ifs, but at the same time, if it's that far removed...
That's like so far from logic in my eyes. Excuse me. Well, I haven't gotten any of the clothing. Let me go do that. Damn it. Damn, he typed fast. Good job, Arch.
Damn it. Um, 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, I colored that in the last little release of, well, 2 releases ago.
Yeah. I mean, like 2.5 seconds.
Oh.
That's kind of insane. Type speed. Go bro.
See, I could see that, but at the same time, I feel like...
I can see that type. Oh, wait.
I don't know why the hell the tiger was his friends if it was just Kami and Popo doing it, because that has 0 correlation. Because when I heard his friends, I'm thinking the Z fighters were just like, man, fuck Goku. That guy's too strong.
Like, a Krillin just comes up and is like, yeah, fuck you, you're gone.
Yeah, which that would be insanely cringe, to say the very least.
Yeah. What is
Krillin
this
has been
monster?
demoted from bro to potato.
I would say I'll watch that, but I don't give a fuck.
I'd say watch that, but I won't.
I mean, it interests me enough that I would watch it, but there's so many other things I'd rather do with my time.
Which is completely fair.
No, it's not. Be better.
Well, you're
And I quote, would be fun to have something happen in this server for once.
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were entitled to events. That's a first. It's not a first for that happening, but it's a first for me. Well, no,
being there at the time.
I guess. You know, we
You
could just like
see.
never run any events or never do anything cool, but we choose to.
Bro, we gotta run an event every week now just for this man.
Good point.
Like, I get it's spooky month and they're expecting an event, but like, we don't have to.
Also,
Y'all know we're doing other things, right? Like we have development going on. We're not just like doing absolutely nothing. I'm also taking a break.
After 10 months of, well, technically more if you're thinking about the patch, but 10 months of working on GT plus
Yeah,
whatever.
just
how long
straight
the
working
patches
on one
were.
update.
Yeah.
It'll be League and just ride the what hype?
Yeah, I don't know what URF is.
Well, League's entire existence is just riding their own hype and never doing anything cool for the game. That also, League's not really a game that gets updates like that though. Like, what would they update? Besides fixing some balancing issues, but 'tis a balancing act and that will never work.
They're constantly making game modes that don't actually rotate. It's fine. Also, they're analyzing numbers incorrectly and saying that people don't want PvE.
That's
fun.
That's
the word you're looking for, right?
The problem wasn't the PvE.
I was gonna
it
say
the lack of
stupid.
replayability. Still like League of Legends though. Just wish they would be nicer about the game. Instead of just doing weird
That's
stuff.
not like, I'm not gonna say it's like a cope or anything on your part, but like, it's a good game, but it's like constantly mishandled, and they're disrespecting players literally on the weekly.
I mean, to be fair, I think it's just you need to do the stuff that makes the money from corporate or whatever. Like the
Yeah, I mean, capitalism always comes first over. That's literally like the crux of capitalism, is caring more about your money than your people. Like the entire thing of capitalism, putting your dollars above your actual like people making you money, which is insane to think about. But that's a point in like making money where like you just don't have to give a fuck. Like you could not give a fuck. Like let's say Facebook, obviously they're going downhill drastically, but like they don't give a fuck. Because I mean, I don't know the technicalities of those kind of fuck ups, but let me there's a better example I had. It's like I don't know, a lot of game companies kind of indulge in that, where like they're just making so much damn money that even if everyone started hating them, it just really would not hurt them. And that's terrible for the consumers, obviously, right?
Hey, Rook.
What?
Malinia's Great Rune are Rykards. If you know what
Don't know. Great runes are a crutch. I just go in and hit things.
You know, that's kind of always been the, yeah, EA. That's kind of always been their thing. Dude, EA's always made ass games. In my opinion, obviously. That's an opinion.
Mediocre games. They're not ass, but they're not.
I personally don't think any EA game was pushing limits of anything. They've made sports games for decades that have just been the same shit always. And then...
Nah, the sports games declined. I was watching my friend play some old stuff. I'm like, wow, storyline and stuff.
Dude, EA is an enigma. I can't even begin to comprehend how they logically do things and why they logically do things. It doesn't make sense. I will never understand the internet psychology of someone starts a rumor. Like someone said earlier, wait till tomorrow, there will probably be an announcement about Spook. We didn't say that shit ever. Just for everyone here, we didn't say that shit. I'm not going to correct people in chat because I don't care. If you want to be wrong, you can be wrong. We never said we're announcing Spook event. Ever. If we're going to announce it, we're going to announce it. It's not going to be like, oh, guys, I'm announcing it tomorrow. It will just be announced. And then people are going to feed into this rumor. What I mean by the loop of internet culture with, like, rumors. There's a rumor saying this will happen at this event. And then it doesn't happen at this event. And the people get mad at the company for not doing the thing that was a rumor. Getting mad at, like, a music artist for starting or not dropping on, like, Halloween. Because that's such a logical time for them to drop. Totally. Dude, but there was a Reddit post that was so... convincing, man. They just have to, man. They're gonna read this and they're gonna drop it after that.
Even if it's not ready.
Y'all gotta realize there's the part of us making updates that's, have we finished the update? Is the thing ready? Maybe, just maybe, this is actually gonna be a unique event. Maybe we're not just putting on a TP booster and calling it an event. I don't know.
And maybe we're working really hard on the next update. And maybe we're putting a bunch of cool systems in. You never know.
It's a lot of new players, though. A lot of new players just kind of come on the server and feel entitled to things, and that's really annoying to me. But, you know, what can you do about that? It's a bit obnoxious and frustrating at times, but I understand a lot of people do just come here to play a Minecraft server, and they're not thinking at all beyond. They're not thinking about the technicalities behind the scenes at all. They're just, this is a Minecraft server, teehee. That's it.
Did you know that there is math involved in fun?
What? Nowhere.
Did you know that there's more that goes on behind the scenes?
Impossible.
Did you know that you need trigonometry to make
Shut
a compass
the fuck
work?
up.
No, they need to know
You
the
just
truth.
gave Riot PTSD, I think.
They need to know that trig is useful.
I just remembered, I don't know if it was, I don't know who it was, but remember that whole thing with someone, and then Rook was talking about math stuff, and then they got angry.
I don't even
I don't
know.
who it was. I just remembered that, and I hated it.
Oh man, US2's dynamic flight drain is actually fixed.
Yes, dude, still built wrong.
Oh, what now?
Hmm?
Looking at US2 chat.
What's an ethnicity scale?
Excuse me?
Terrible joke.
Oh, hey, Vox in general English.
I remember that one time Overwatch 2 came out and just the Overwatch development team came out and said because there was some rumor that Blizzard was laying people off just to meet quotas in the racial variety, and
God.
Overwatch team came out and said no, we just hire people if they're good developers.
Which is entirely how things should be.
I mean,
Come on, guys, they're not racist. They just
I don't think this is a good conversation to be having here.
they just did something else wrong.
Oh no, thank you, Pond. I appreciate that. It wasn't their employees; it was their characters. And I think it's okay if, let's say, the game had all white characters, 20 white characters. I think it's fine if they want to start being let's try and get some other ethnicities here. I think that's fine, but it's I don't think they have to be all right, a white character, an African American character, just checking each box in order. They can't possibly just make a character they want to make. They have to go make this ethnicity character. I think that's obnoxious. But they pretty sure they already said no, we're not doing that. We just make characters.
It's funny because I guarantee you, people could just make a dice or just roll dice to have each of those general traits, and people would still get mad. Just say.
Bro, people get mad about everything these days, man. It's very obnoxious. I mean, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If they were actually doing some weird racial quota thing for their characters, people would just be like, why are you doing that? And justified in my opinion. But it also feels like they make it more of an issue than it is. I feel like not having...
They really don't...
I don't think it matters for a video game. At least in my opinion. I don't personally see the benefit to that in a video game, but I'm also not someone who's as invested in Twitter as some people, so...
Twitter is a hellscape that I will never go in.
I feel like it's just pandering to people who won't be happy with anything, though. You pander to people who want that, and then the people who didn't want it are gonna be mad at you, and then it's just like a circle, really, of people getting mad at you for doing things. As I said, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But... his life. Where's the desert? Oh, right there. Why's my view distance so low?
Man's forgotten about his own desert. Can't believe it.
If you want to play Rook Simulator, you should just lower your render distance to 1.
Yeesh. What's right there? Why the hell are the nuts and bolts that far off?
Yeah, the one who put the...
Oh, no, because they're... Okay. Forgot there's other little pieces right there.
Look, it's a pickaxe.
Yo!
whoops. Nice. Let's get the bread.
That's enough.
We'll go do my achievements some more.
Nope. Not allowed.
No?
Sorry. Yep.
I'm so sorry.
You're not allowed to be at 100% ever. This is a shame,
Well,
but it's how it is.
Guess we'll find out whenever I get there. 601.
Easy. I'll just make a T-shirt that says "Congratulations, you hit 100," but it's just written in like my version of Comic
See,
Sans.
my biggest issue with 100% achievements is just the 100% will change literally anytime we add new things. So this isn't like a game that gets like it's not like a AAA title that gets released one time and then they can add DLC achievements in the future. Ours are not set up like that at all. They're very much, you know, it'd be okay if we did that, but that'd be really complex considering we're still adding to the core story. So
I mean, you could just like section like everything that's currently in is 1.2 whatever we're on. I forgot. And then anything additional just gets put in the next group. But
I just feel like that's not worth it, in all honesty.
or you could
I
do
really don't. I also don't. Not giving a reward for 100% in the first place already like makes it just a fun thing, and that's all I want it to be. Why is this area so damn laggy? Probably just all the invisible blocks meshed.
because it's made bad.
I guess.
Maybe it's because the orange isn't hollow. I don't know.
Gaming underbar. If anyone in the chat has any questions about some upcoming updates and whatnot, feel free to ask. I'll answer whatever I'm comfortable answering, whatever info I'm comfortable giving out.
When's the Capybara update for Dragon Block Apollo?
10 years from now, when I turn 30.
Got it.
Can you imagine, bro? Like the server.
Guarantee you'll be working on the server for another 10 years, right?
Yeah, dude. What do you think would even happen once we finish content? Like, we've released all of Super. We're doing the anime as it's coming out, which I mean, the anime apparently is coming in December, supposedly, which means by the time they I don't know. I don't think we'll be quite caught up by the time. Like, we'll probably already be a saga or two behind by the time we get caught up. I would actually like to start releasing Super sagas a bit quicker. Once we get to the next Super Saga, obviously I'm not going to shift the schedule again. So once we get there, hopefully we can actually have it be like every other update, if not every update, like it was at some point. Because I feel like straying so far from that is kind of just annoying. Because think about it, we've been at U6 in Super content forever now. And that's just a little odd. Like, it doesn't inherently hurt anything, but like, because the server's still getting cool content, but I don't know. Is there going to be an alternate form for Perfect Ascent to God? Like, I have no idea. Maybe. I don't know if it would be an alternate form or what. But yeah, we don't really think like that is. Yeah, that would be the 1.3 update if we're doing that at all. Let alone it could be after that. We don't know. So maybe. But we're not exactly thinking that through right now.
It makes sense considering how we currently have form set up, just to have something.
Probably why people are asking in the first place, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
You put forward an idea, and go figure, people will be like, whoa. Where are these Dragon Blocks at? I'm pretty sure I was looking for these last time, I just could not find them.
There.
Yeah, I'm missing 2 Black Star Dragon Blocks from the Super 17 saga.
Just do better.
Honestly, it's time
Right.
to realize.
They actually did disappear, I think. Remember? Think about it.
No, I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it either, but
You don't. You
Thinking's
can't make
outside
me.
my pay grade.
Can you do me a favor? Actually,
No.
I'll check it after. We have new forms for all races. We've already made new forms for all races. That's not anything new. So I mean maybe. We don't even know if we're gonna do Super Saiyan Rage. Super Saiyan Rage is really hardly even a form. It was just Trunks and Super Saiyan with a power boost that apparently was Rage, according to some media.
It was Super Saiyan Trunks that ate a spirit bomb.
Yeah, none of that really makes sense in the story, but you know, 'tis the anime.
Yeah.
I personally like the visual of it, but I don't really know if it's worth us doing it in the server. Oh, Rose. That's a way better question. Yeah, no. If we do Rage, it would be from that saga, though. So, yeah, Rose. I don't know. See, these are great questions, but the problem is that's like 4 updates away for us, so we're not thinking about that actively. We've had conversations about it, but nothing is set in stone at all. But we probably will do Rose. As for it being a new form, I mean, maybe. I don't know. It'll probably be a unique obtaining method, unlike the other ones.
Well, you don't want to do Whis training for the 3rd time.
No, bro. Divine training.
Now you see, you have 3 different training meters. You have to fill up Whis training, you have to fill up souls, and then you have to fill up money. You just put money into it.
Whis just takes your money.
While they're separate movies. So
Okay,
probably
so,
both of them.
I see this is enough money, and then he just gives you fucking Rose.
We're implementing a team.
That's literally like a Roblox game, bro. Come on now.
We're implementing a tea making mini game where if you're not chill enough, your tea gets screwed up and you can't become rosé because you don't have
What
to
the
buy
hell? Cover the Broly Z movie. We're gonna do both of them. I view them as separate entities, considering literally every movie is non-canon anyway, so it really doesn't matter if they exist at the same time.
How many of the Broly Z movies?
No, Bio Broly sucks. How do you
Bio
plan to
Broly's
do
the best one.
God of Destruction Energy and Ultra Instinct? Not a
That
clue.
is very far.
Yeah, as you said, that is very far. We have not thought about that. Yeah, Super Broly's canon in a weird way. Yeah. It's canon whenever they feel like putting him in the manga, really.
It's canon, but they never fucking talk about
Wasn't
it, really.
wasn't the canon in the manga literally a panel mentioning the
Yeah.
movie? I would not call
That's-
that canon.
Yeah, they
I
literally just
like
like, that's
Super
for
Broly.
another time.
Like Super Broly to me feels like a more interesting character than Z Broly.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
100%.
Do we plan on making some other races? Yeah. We're open to add more races in the future. It's just, you know, we just added Maj in this update, so we're gonna give that a little while. I think that was kind of. I think Ultra Ego is less of a thing for everyone. I think people forget that each character, especially when it's not a race form like Saiyan stuff, like that's just Vegeta's version of God energy, as far as I've heard. So Topo's version was Topo's version, and they just gave it a lackluster name because Dragon Ball. He's not a main character, so it was just God of Destruction for him. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not reading the manga. I don't care to, but it's kind of what it sounded like. And yeah, right. These Dragon Balls are just straight up missing because there was definitely one here. We literally recorded the trailer bit here. It's because they're Black Stars, man. My lord.
I don't know where those are. Where the
You could do test collectible TP on the test server. I could also just literally
they're
send
on
you
the
the.
test server.
I can just send you the coordinates.
The problem is, yeah, please send me the coordinates, because then I'm gonna have to replace them on the main server.
Yeah, honestly, the issue with androids is just the fact that they're technically every race could be an android. By the way, Jiro did it. So I would prefer to do a bio android because that's an actual thing he created and Cell literally as Cell Jr. So I mean, it's the same reason why is Boo a race. The only time we saw it be a race was Xenoverse, which was what Dragon Ball Online did with little Boo spawn, you know. I mean, even in Xenoverse,
Ooh,
none of your characters make sense. You're just kind of there. I'm a big fan of Bio-Android myself. Oh, you did say Bio-Android. Wow, I'm sorry. I don't know why I misread that. I'm bugging.
Everyone says I'm the blind one.
Yeah. Seriously, that's my bad there.
Lil's on something to that.
Yeah, man. Bugging.
Oh, okay. I can get the lost legendary spell.
It's time for the pain of upresing the texture.
Good luck. Godspeed, soldier.
Capybara outfit release date?
No. Well, no.
Well, no.
Immortal capybara enemy when? Just
See,
comes to harass
I
you?
try to keep the server pretty quote unquote serious and not doing a bunch of like meme attire. As much as I love capybaras very very clearly here, I like to keep the server pretty quote unquote serious. Because I feel like the second we feed into like little funny memes like drip outfit, people are just gonna start going insane and adding like asking us to add the dumbest shit they've ever thought of.
There
I
has
don't really
to be
just
some kind of like super good reason for something like
all of the superheroes outfits. Like I like that Goku outfit where he's red or whatever, or Xeno Goku, whatever the hell they called him. That was cool. I'd be fine adding that. All it needs is a logical reason to exist, and I'm okay with it. It just can't be drip outfit because people like drip. It's
Drip
lame.
is funny. I want my drip.
like if I'm gonna make clothes, I'm gonna make regular clothes, not out of
Yeah, that's also a thing. We can add tons of normal clothes that aren't just meme attire that was literally just made to be a joke. We can add real outfits that are like, whether they're some Toriyama designs. Like Toriyama made a really really cool like design of like Goku and Bulma kinda back from like original Dragon Ball, where like they were wearing some cool ass I don't even know how to describe it, almost leather outfits. Yeah, that's
that outfit?
yeah.
I remember you showing me that one lot.
If we're gonna be fair, Blaze, I was literally 15, so it was very on brand for me. I was a literal teenage child, so. Oh,
Yeah,
this area doesn't have it.
Send me the coordinates once the stream is done, and I'll start replacing them.
Yes, sir.
with Dragon Balls.
I didn't quite get that bad, Blaze. Like, we kept it somewhat okay, but we had, like, fucking Gohan Blanco as not even a challenger, bro. He was a boss. Let me not call it a challenger, because challengers is 10 times more complex than bosses.
God, I remember one of the first things I remember. One of the first things I remember was the fucking time when you gave everyone fucking Uganda Knuckles at Armor's Workshop shit.
Bro. To be fair, though, that meme was not dead when I was doing that. It's not like this was 2019.
It wasn't dead.
It was like 2018 January. Like, it was still
Yeah.
kind of haha. I mean, you could definitely call all those memes in general stupid, but it was fun. It was fun doing it at the time.
Well, it's a child doing child stuff. Teenager, sorry. That's not a child. Edgy teenager be like.
It was a different time back then, to say the very least. It was funny because, you know, for a while there was a lot of people who were like, man, I missed the beta, and it's like,
Why?
yeah, I can't. Can custom skins use custom hair? Both of them can. Either or.
It's like, I missed the beta. What part of it? Explain.
Just know at some point I am up-resing player character skins, so it might look really weird.
Oh.
Yeah, using like Minecraft skins.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna remove Minecraft skins, but I surely think I'm gonna. Well, I don't know. I don't
Heavily
think I'm gonna do anything.
discourage it.
Yeah, but
you're gonna have to live with a weird discrepancy between a lot of stuff.
And I feel like that's fine. I mean, I think that's people okay with that. I don't think anyone's gonna complain about that. And if they do, they can just go ahead and we give out a reincarnate token like every single update at this point. Probably won't
They can
always once
fix
we
the
stop. Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be one here.
No, there is.
There was not? Liar.
No, there is. You just can't see it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Rats aren't allowed to see it. Sorry.
Gotcha.
It was one of those. It was the joke. Gosh dang it. I fell for it too.
Look how fast I run, bro. Look at my face, bro. Just stern face running. Just full fucking sprinting along this boat with a stern ass face, no expression. I really do want to add like facial expressions, just doing something with the face. Because like, it feels like the faces are fine, and I understand probably none of you guys see that as a issue. But me being someone who cares so much about our visuals and how things look, I care.
He cares.
Yeah. Because I truthfully do just hate just, oh look, I'm going Super Saiyan.
At least make it look like their character's putting some effort in.
Yeah, like grunting, like doing a little face, like it's not really.
He's forcing out a poopy.
The only issue with that is the fact that like, you know, obviously that's time to make all those versions, but
That's somewhere down the line when the server's in a good spot, type of thing.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, there's one more.
Oh, that was close. I almost forgot to eat. Luckily, wife lady said, if you want food, get it now.
Ah, nice.
I was like halfway up crouched. It doesn't even have to be that. I don't really like the idea of animations on the server, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really think they have a place in Minecraft myself, but I also just feel like it's so much more work to go make every single texture again, because we did not make them with that in mind. They're just normal Minecraft armor type textures. The Minecraft gritty? No.
The Minecraft gritty. Wait, no, I think he's got a point here.
Can I put Fortnite skins in?
Please add Fortnite skin, thank you.
Please, Fortnite, think.
Goku from Fortnite shoots someone with an AK.
#1 Victory Royale. Fortnite about to get down.
I want to know how much they paid for the license to Dragon Ball.
Probably a shit ton, I would like to imagine.
It's gotta be 10 million plus, bro.
I want to put faith that...
If they're gonna sell out, at least let them get their money, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Write something down 1 minute.
To be fair, Fortnite's not horrible.
It's not horrible, it just suffers from the same thing that, like, if the community's shit.
I mean, it's just a
Which,
kids game.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
thus, it's a game geared towards kids, as is Minecraft. But see, Minecraft doesn't have cartoon-like characters and any funny thing that's popular in social media or pop culture. I wouldn't necessarily say it's... I don't know. I don't even hate Fortnite. I enjoyed playing Fortnite, but Just got boring playing the same game. I feel like that's any game though. I don't think you can play any game for like months without getting bored at some point. You're a psychopath if you do.
Yeah. I just can't see how people can play the same. Like, it's nothing really changes between matches at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's Call of Duty. That's literally any, game like that.
I'd say it's the way the engagements play out, and also what you've got, because the game is super RNG. So you could just get guns that you're not good with, or
what, the engagements where someone just builds a hotel on your face?
No, I'm talking about Zero Build. I don't play Build.
Okay.
Zero Build was the best addition they added.
Yeah. I don't
It's hilarious that Fortnite blew up because it was a battle royale with building, and now the entire community pretty much agrees that building is not cool anymore. But it's because it was a great concept and it changed the flow of the game, except people got so damn good at it
that it just became the only thing that you
you can't do anything else in Fortnite except hit the whip, nay, nay, gritty, bro. Build the whole damn. I like that. I love what people say that.
Hey, there you go. I have all the legendary spells in Elden Ring.
Yeah, but I do hope Dragon Ball got a good bag off that. It's also like, I feel like Dragon Ball like I hope nobody genuinely like respects the Dragon Ball franchise. I know that's kind of a harsh thing to say, but like, you gotta realize the entire run from when Super came out, like the movies are great, both of them, ROF and BOG, great, but like the entire run once the anime started was how much money can they make off their fan base. Dokkan, Legends, Xenoverse, Xenoverse 2. I know Xenoverse 1 came out like before the actual anime, but you know, just everything, bro. Every piece of media, that dog ass. I know some people like Dragon Ball Super Heroes, the anime, but me personally, I'm not 12, so I really dislike the fact that they just throw a bunch of forms at the wall. And even when I was 15, I still did not like that anime. It was just so, for one, terrible animation quality. It was like the worst cuts from Dragon Ball Super in terms of quality. But yeah, I just not a huge fan of how anything and everything happens to this franchise. It's honestly more questionable that Naruto got a Fortnite crossover than Dragon Ball to me.
Yeah, Naruto is kind of just contained in itself.
Yeah, Naruto doesn't do a whole lot of cringe shit beside filler.
Yeah.
Man, this is lame. Dragon Ball did a crossover with Fortnite, but they never did a crossover with Brave Frontier.
That's the Brave Frontier.
The mobile game.
Oh.
I was so sad that it died. And fun fact, the reason it died is because they wanted to make more money, as you do, but instead of releasing Brave Frontier 2 globally, they tried to make 3 additional games in Japan. Right. And when you're fighting your own player base and excluding a huge amount of it, you kind of lose money fast.
I'm not surprised.
Well, yeah, they're developing new games rather than just releasing the existing better version, I guess.
Like, the global users really love Brave Frontier 1, and Brave Frontier 2 was a really well-made game, and it was fun to play, but you could only get it in Japanese. So, like, global players were already making, like, Japanese Apple accounts and stuff to play the game, and using Google Translate. So, the market was there.
They just didn't care?
They just refused to do that. And
it's kind of like the same thing with Dokkan's, JP. Why? Like, I realize that Dokkan probably has more money being gained from just the JP edition than the entire rest of the globe, but, like, all it does is make a weird sub-game where you have your own community competing, and maybe they want
it
that.
awkwardly. But, like,
well, Brave Frontier during its successful time did have JP and global.
I don't understand why gacha games do that in general. Maybe I'm just missing something to the logic, but
global gets outsourced to a company in like America or something, and they pick it up and do the translation, and JP just focuses on making the storyline and content.
Oh, okay.
That's how Brave Frontier works, at least.
I'm pretty sure Dokkan's the same. It's just Dokkan gets, like, if JP gets a new banner, 2 more months to get one of Dokkan. The same banner. Like, kind of obnoxious.
The other thing is the off-content cycles. So global Brave Frontier had a bunch of different characters that were global exclusive, and Japan had their Japan exclusive characters, and EU had their own until the EU server got closed down because EU players like global better.
Wait, they had an EU one as well?
Yeah, but again, everyone just...
The hell's the point of global if... Okay.
Global
I understand
was-
just the JP because that's the native version for the people that are making it. It makes sense because they could just make it in their native language and not have to translate everything to a global version. But then it really does not make sense when what you just said, when you decide to make a Europe-only version.
The Europe-only version had stuff like King Arthur, and it was really cool. But they ended up making those global when EU died, so everything just became global.
Which makes sense, honestly.
Because the EU players played on global instead of EU.
That's odd.
What was that lag? Let's check console.
No.
Don't think I will.
That was a good stretch.
It was on time yet again.
The fuck is...
Even after it's back on its native database, or the original one that had way less issues than the new one it was on.
It's still causing
Still
issues.
dog ass.
I very much dislike that.
I don't know what to do with on time. It's getting to a point where, like, damn near the only option I have is just to, like, have someone recode on time and, like, fix up the database connection. I don't even think on time's open source though, so they'd have to code on time again and then go ahead and plug into its database, because obviously we don't want to lose that, or at least grab its data whenever someone logs in for the first time and convert it. I think it's just a too much data thing. I hate to, like, you know, we do have a lot of player data, but at the same time we don't have that much. I think there's bigger servers than ours, you know. We're definitely not the largest server to ever use plugin like on time.
Not to get political or anything, but what the frick is oatmeal?
Bro, I missed a fucking... So annoying.
Uh-oh, little missed.
706 is how far I've progressed in these. Let me... Oh, nice.
You missed. Lower your sensitivity, you criminal.
I think I already got the one in 701. Or is this a teleport? Maybe that's my problem.
We'll have an L moment.
For real.
L gamer.
No. That's the problem. It was not an L... It was just an L moment, not an L gamer moment.
I got a feeling this is just gonna be like on the front of the building. Yeah. I've collected... I'm missing a Namek ball. Because I got Namek ball 2, and I only have one Namek ball.
Why are you taking Namek's balls?
Hey, hey. I have a feeling this is going to be the one that's in the first teleport area.
Right, buddy, you can't be like
It is.
this.
I can be like how I want to be like. You gotta tell me what to do.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the podcast. Nice to have you here.
You have joined at an interesting moment.
Yeah,
But welcome.
going around picking up collectibles,
And goofing about.
goofing and gaffing.
Goofing. Yeah, and possibly gaffing.
A little bit.
You never know.
Shoot. Why is it on the... Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Thought it was on the
Try
floor.
as you might, Lil, you can't stop me from committing war crimes.
What?
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 We're not meant to talk about the war crimes.
Stream DBA soon? Oh, nice. Glad to hear.
Pretty nice, pretty
Hope
nice.
you have a good time with that. Hope it goes well for you. It's pretty enjoyable. I feel like it's a lot easier to stream this than it is just to record and then upload, because then you can just have more fun and just play, not worry about, you know, because like if I was doing like just episodic stuff where I would only record and edit and upload, I probably just wouldn't do it, period. The whole point of the podcast was I can just go live for 2 to 3 hours and answer questions live, which actually gives it a meaning. Because if I was literally just uploading me playing for 30 minutes every 2 weeks, that'd be kind of cringe. Although I think some YouTubers do better in recording than like actual people who do YouTube. Not one of those. Build. Yeah, I'm not personally for that.
Me personally, I'm not a person.
Yeah, personally, I'm a lizard.
It's like
Mark Zuckerberg's actually recruited me, so bye guys.
There are people who can, like, unprompted just talk about things for a long time, and then there are people who can't, and the podcast helps those, like...
Yeah, with undiagnosed psychological disorders, yeah.
What?
Whoa.
Schizos, bro. Talking to the damn camera. It's more preemptive talking, though, you know what I mean? Because, like, say Markiplier video, he's gonna have millions of views, so it's not like he's talking to nobody. He's talking to nobody when he's recording, but then he uploads it, and yeah.
No, he's
getting millions of
4 people, not 2 people.
I'll say though, it's definitely a skill, to say the very least. Because if you've ever tried to record a YouTube video, I mean, let alone the fact that if you're starting a YouTube channel, you probably don't have people watching your videos, to be blunt. But even when you do,
you get those after a while.
That's the kind of annoying part about YouTube algorithm. If you don't put in, like, you got to make like peak tier. You don't even need to make peak tier content. From what I've seen from channels, you don't need to make peak tier content. You just got to make shit people will watch, which is obvious. But like, there's so many YouTubers that don't do high quality edits, but they still get views just because they're funny, or they're playing a game someone likes, or they're doing something that is helpful to somebody, and blah blah blah. I don't know. Never personally been a successful YouTuber.
You've never personally been funny.
Wow, that's bold coming from the cheese boy.
Cheese.
That was not
he went. Brooke just went out to hurt your feelings there.
Really did hurt my feelers.
Like,
I
why?
always knew you were an alien. Why do you have feelers?
You got dry comedy, motherfucker. You got dry comedy. I wouldn't dare go far to say your comedy's funny. Oh wow, I have 666 collectibles. Hee hee. 97.37%.
Wait,
how much closer can I get that? Yes.
666 collectible? We gotta ban you. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Dude, wait. Oh, other progression isn't counted in your 100%.
But realistically, you're at like 102%.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, because then I would be at less percent, because that's...
No, fuck you. That's my way.
You forgot how math works. He adds the collected, but not the needed.
Well, no, you said it's not counting other, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, well,
no, if it did count other, my point is it would count other.
But my point is, it's not counting other. Therefore, you're currently at 100 plus 2%.
Oh, you want to see my points?
Sure.
No.
Listen.
Hold on,
let me go in my school folder.
What?
Wait.
Listen, well, my brain, you don't worry about what I think. You just sit there and stream your stream.
Yeah, make the content funny, man.
Funny is debatable, but continue making content. Ah. I've gone too far back. Fuck. Why the dog after me? Go away.
Alrighty. I don't know what I'm sitting on already, so I'm gonna go farm some challengers.
Alrighty!
Alright guys, today I'm gonna be farming challengers on DragonBlock Apollo. I'm super excited, guys. As you hear a gun cock in the background. And what?
Make the content.
Wait, you forgot something to that.
What's that?
What's your favorite part about insert update here?
Yo. You know that issue where like you collect things that just doesn't show up in your inventory? I just right-clicked a block and got 14 Namekian DragonBlockC in my hand.
Bruh.
I was so concerned. Spend $11 on what now? What are you contemplating buying?
Probably.
Big chicken nuggets.
What?
Nuggets. This server? You mean like a Minecraft account? Or like donating? You don't really need to donate to play. Just kind of play. You can have fun without spending money. At least wait till a sale if you're gonna do that. Get your full money's worth, get a discount. I personally don't buy things unless they're on sale. Like if I'm half tempted to buy something, I wait till there's a sale.
Cheapskate.
Lil's out here convincing people to not spend money on Dragon Black Apollo.
Well, I'd rather do that than do the opposite.
Wait, I need to go here. Turtle
This is what the children call based, is it not?
Turtle. I'm glad nothing happens to Turtle Poke.
Since I'm unregulated, I'm gonna make an unnecessarily large resolution for the funny man.
Why?
Because.
He said, "Cause I'm unregulated." The way he said that.
Well, you gotta regulate your minds.
Yeah, because Lil's not watching what I'm doing right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and go wild.
Might as well make Drip Goku now on that.
We gotta have regulations here.
No, we're good. I'm good. Thanks.
See, I feel like chat reactions, like, just in the case that in US2 chat, like, Arch always gets it. Should we do something to counteract that? I mean, he's fast at typing. 'Tis the point of it. It's also why it doesn't give something insanely good. It's just a little fucking thing, you know? It's a fun little mini game.
Just camp Arch going to sleep and then try to play the game.
Right.
Anytime he goes to sleep, right? Well, now we can get the chat reactions.
Now, I can react.
Now the announcement was watching the Halo tournament. It goes good. Doing podcast achievement collectibles. I've almost completed the Apollo achievements. 100%.
No.
Stop that.
No.
See, the problem with being blind in the art guy is I can't tell if there's lines there.
What? Yo, my entire Minecraft, like vanilla included, has been rendering like lines around the blocks. I don't know if you guys can tell on the podcast, but it's annoying.
That's not me. I didn't do it.
Sure hope not. Probably just like my graphics card or something. Alright, now I can go to challengers and do some challenger grinding. What do I want to grind?
I think I've basically done everything I can of them.
That's based.
Let me-
Right build even.
Let me start looking at what the sites of grease that I have. Oh wait, no, I know something I can do.
Let me try to farm the strongest Omega Shenron. Dude, Arch is just a chat goblin, man. I could kill this Omega Shenron. I just don't think it's worth the time it will take. I am about to level Super Saiyan 4 though, so I think I am gonna go ahead and just kill him a little bit. Or I'll probably farm a weaker one. But I at least want to get this kill. I don't know why the hell I'm dodging side to side like he wasn't firing in one direction. He's firing straight ahead of him and I'm just running around him, almost running into the attack. When you dodge roll into the boss's attack.
couldn't be me. I'm good at that game.
Doubt.
Yeah.
Clearly, someone knows all the cheese mechanics. Honk honk.
Hehe. Oh yeah, right.
Yo, that's me.
You know the dude the Haligtree medallion?
Yeah.
The second one?
Yeah.
If you climb up on, like, an outside part of the castle, you can just shoot between a tiny slit and poison him to death from outside the arena.
Nice.
That's what I do.
I fought him, and I was completely fine with it, but I didn't like the fact he summoned 2 guys that were kind of strong.
I don't like that part. That's why I don't respect him.
Yeah. When you kill the 2 guys, then it's completely fine. But up until that point, it's just kind of annoying.
Wait, 2 out of 7 challengers.
Wait, what?
Divine.
No.
No, I'm more inclined to believe you're cheating.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I just coded in a cheat. That's the great part about the server. There's obviously ways to cheat, but things like that couldn't be cheated unless, you know.
It will give more.
I'd have to like go code in an exception. I'm not a cringe coder like that.
No, I think you are.
Everything I code, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that because that's a waste of time. The only funny thing I've done is like that Animal Crossing chat thing. That was well worth my time though.
Oh my god, you're not a key build. Key builds are kind of cringe, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know. I think key builds are a bit too slow paced. Personally, I wouldn't want to play that. I might eventually though, like after combat update, if keys a little bit more
key builds are cringe.
fast paced.
Vox play the key build.
I'm gonna make mixed builds work.
Gonna make what?
I'm gonna make mixed builds work using the power of math.
But you're not
soldier.
the skiller.
He's
How
gonna
are you gonna
propose
do that?
ideas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the thing where I sit and write out like 30 different equations and maybe set up a system and then.
No, that is Rye. Rye and
Hello.
Precise Rook, an admin and a designer.
Maybe you should design some.
What? Look who's talking! Listen, I hired 2 designers. I didn't hire anything. They were just people who got the title, but designer's like the only role that hasn't explicitly hired anyone. That and admin, obviously, but like designer's a role that would logically have that. It's the only one.
You see, what I'm thinking here is, you didn't hire them, but you kidnapped Rook, and that's
What?
why he's doing.
Well,
it.
No, Rook, you're allowed to
but-
see your family, right? On Wednesdays for 30 minutes on
No,
Skype call at 180p. Just keeps getting worse.
Hmm.
No, it's
You
only
get to be in the
Saturday.
same room, but not on the camera with them, right?
Wait, what was that? Rook?
What?
It's only what? It's only what?
It's only Saturdays.
Oh my goodness. What the hell, Will?
Oh, me?
Only Saturdays?
Me? What are you talking about?
What a ride.
I would do no such thing.
Now you would.
Oh no.
Just ask the capybaras. They know. Hello. Don't know why.
Bro, I think my girlfriend is still doing the dishes. We had a lot of dishes. Because,
Just clean them more regularly.
no, it was her turn to do the dishes and she was working.
Oh,
So,
that's fair, I guess.
one could say I'm stubborn. I did them like the last 2 times actually, so, you know, she's doing the dishes. And I don't need, dude, I use paper plates all the time. And the only time we use dishes is with her. Because she has to use dishes. I mean, I understand if I cook a dinner, I'm not going to put it on a paper plate, like some fancy dinner. Or like some fucking, like, say spaghetti, say something new I'm trying.
Look,
Like,
yeah.
Will acquire food. I will return.
no, we have a dishwasher. Yeah, no, it just sucks. It's like a 20-year-old dishwasher. the apartment. Terrible. So I don't even try to use that shit. Well, no, we use it sometimes. I don't know if she's using it. I'll have to go ask her. I don't care enough though. Go ahead and give the stream another little linky link. Sausage link.
Imagine.
Blaze said 666. That's pretty spooky if you ask me. I said, oh my god, is it a hint? Whenever I posted my achievements.
You're very mean. Isolated merchants. James Ward.
I feel like I should make the Discord to Minecraft chat colored, because it being pure white makes it not very, like, distinct. But I also don't really want it to be, like, uber annoying and, like, the only thing you can read at the same time, you know? That's just plainly obnoxious. So working at McDonald's and someone came through with a pentagram on their car. Interesting. Fast food joints is where you'd get all the weird shit happening, though. Dude, yesterday I was driving home from the store, and I saw a truck, okay? If you think you know where this is going, you do know where this is going. Yeah, it's a couple stickers on it, okay? One was the something, whatever city what is it? The Indian football team, not, I think they're called the Chiefs now, but it was the first name they had. I forget what it was, but I know it's, people started saying it's derogatory towards Indians, so they changed their name. Okay, that's fine, but the people had that version of the name. I generally don't remember it right now. On their truck, like 6 stickers of that, and then they had a Trump 2024, something the election was rigged, something, just a bunch of Republican propaganda bullshit stickers on there, and it was just cringe. And that's the point of the story. It was cringe. Just imagine being the person. Imagine you're trying to hang out with your friend, and their dad comes to pick you up, and their car's covered in stickers. You got to get in that car, and you see your friend at the stoplight, and
I'm gonna be honest. Personally, even if I was the kind of person to think like the person you're talking about with the stickers,
yeah, you don't need it on your fucking car. Yeah, you can believe all of that. I'm whatever, free belief, cool. But like, clearly they care. They're probably also the type of person to be ignorant about it. If they're doing all of that in the first place, they're probably pretty firm on their beliefs, to say the very least. So one could assume they might not agree if you disagree. And obviously, I don't want to divulge into any kind of political talk here, because that's obviously not something appropriate for this stream, but, you know, just funny. It could have been anything. Could have been Bible thumping. It could have been any genre, but that's a stereotype. Rook, would you agree? You see that quite often around these parts?
Rook's gone.
Oh.
Eating. Remember?
Wow. Look what Tony said in the chat, right? You got issues.
Oh god. I myself just don't really talk about my beliefs, and I feel like that's just the best way to do it, because then there's less arguments, there's less, oh, you believe this, I dislike you.
Well, especially in public. Like, right now on this live stream, I'm surely not going to state any political beliefs or religious beliefs or anything, because that's just not appropriate for my audience. Got a bunch of Minecraft players. Let me start talking politics.
They gotta know.
I feel the same about, like, a lot of influencers when they start telling people to go vote, and they're heavily leaning towards one side of the spectrum. I don't think that's appropriate, personally. It's totally fine to say go vote, your vote matters, cool, but I feel like a lot of times there's an undertone of
How has your day been going, Mr. DBC Squad?
My day has been pretty good. I almost forgot. I almost forgot the podcast was today. It was like 10:30, and like I remembered every day before this, but like today I was like 10:30, and I was like, oh shit, what's today? And my girlfriend's like Saturday, and I'm like, oh shit, I have the podcast. I'm like, what time is it? And she's like, it's 10:30. She knows it's at 2, and I'm like, oh, my bad. I was like, oh shit. I don't know why I was so worked. Like I woke up at like 9 today, so I surely wasn't gonna miss it. I've actually been waking up pretty decent of recent. That's
Fair
nice.
enough.
It's nice, you know. It's nice to wake up at a decent time of the day and not be sleeping in.
I'm accessing my map. Why are you attacking me, Mr. Rat?
Alright. I'll see you, Tony.
See ya.
Oh no.
Enjoy your death.
I have a proper sleep schedule now, but I'll probably break it the second I get back to developing. Like actually getting into a whole update. Because sometimes I really just enjoy being up at 4 a.m. in the morning developing. Like I just get into like the Zen mode and I'm just going crazy.
I've never had a proper sleeping schedule, so anytime I try to have one, it just doesn't work out.
Yeah. Well, my girlfriend's working a job now where she literally has to be there at like 7 or 8.
There. Can I go down this way? Ooh, yes, I can.
So whenever she's here and we're going to sleep together, I just go to bed at 12 because it's easier. I'm sure they're not just going to sit in bed for like 3 hours or go fucking... I mean, whenever I'm actually doing updates, I'll just stay up, work late hours, work overtime, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wish I had like a proper, alright, right now I'm developing, I'm done at 5 p.m. But I also feel like that just wouldn't work because considering I like to be in calls with people and it helps me work, I can't just be like, oh, well, I'm going to work from this time to this time, like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No one gets on, I get like almost nothing done that day. Let alone just the position I'm in of like a solo developer. It's hell to force myself to do something like that, you know? Like, I've tried a couple times to, like, force myself to fix something. Like, remember Achievements, how it just wasn't finished for months, right?
Yep.
Like, it was just not touched forever, like 3 months. I believe that if I forced myself to finish Achievements, it would have been terrible. Every time I tried to touch it, I was just so, you know, about it.
Like, if you don't have the, what's the word for it?
Also, being that there was
Motivation.
other shit to do, there was no reason to solely worry about it.
If you don't have the motivation to work on a specific mechanic or something, then even if you do work on it and force yourself to, it's probably not gonna turn out your best work.
Yeah.
You're not
No,
gonna
I'm
put
the
100%
only
effort.
developer. We have other admins who do, you know, scaling. We have builders. We have designers. But I'm coding everything. Yeah. Way to describe it.
Alright, server chat talk.
Yeah. They're in the podcast, but they're just talking in game.
That's fair. No, I just looked over and I didn't know if YouTube got up for no reason or if it was server chat.
Bro, like she actually started doing the dishes before I did the podcast, but then she got a phone call. She's still doing.
I mean, fair enough. If she got a phone call.
Hey, I got nothing wrong with it. I know a lot of people. There's actually like I've heard that's like a thing. Like a lot of people like take their sweet ass time doing dishes just because like they do it at their own pace.
Yeah.
Me personally, if I'm gonna go do the dishes, I'll be
Speedy.
probably not the best, but coding in general is a pain. Yeah, I mean I have fun just because I'm coding stuff that I enjoy. That's why like a lot of the coding I do is quality of life and improvements and blah blah blah, because frankly there's no fun for me just developing a new form every month. That's just, it also doesn't give each form enough time to shine. Like primal forms had months of development behind them, so they got to be the best they could. About to get Super Saiyan 4 level
Yo.
4, no 3.
My
Damn.
thought process is always, if you're working on whatever you want to work on, then that is fine. You'll have fun doing it. But if you're forced to work on something, then it's just kind of.
It's like a school assignment.
Yeah.
But if you get a school assignment, you might just not give a fuck. Like, it's hard to get motivated. It's a job. It's something you're forced to do. surely not fun. $13.978. Okay, that's where I'm at. I want to see how much I go up.
Rest in anchor. Right, that's everything that spot done.
Oh, are you doing that checklist?
I'm doing the Side of Grace checklist.
Nice.
It's kind of annoying.
Oh, it is. Thank God they do wiki links, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I would be wholeheartedly annoyed and probably just not do it if that, or if any of the checklists. A lot of them do the links, so it's nice. Private dating chat, girls. Oh my God.
Oh no. It got through as well. Wait, why am I missing a... I'm missing a fucking Side of Grace on Stormville. Right there?
Oh yeah, by the way, I opened that shortcut.
Which one?
It's Stormvale Castle, the one that I skipped that one time.
Yeah. That's fair.
And I feel like the biggest issue with Z Soul drops, like we already know this, it's just that like the rates are so like kind of painfully low, almost insultingly low, I would argue, to the point that like you do all that work and you just work your ass off to grind for hours. I mean, we hear people say this all the time. They grind for hours and then what do they get out of it?
Nothing.
They say like, oh man, I got like 200 XP, thank God. How Elden Ring was hiding an entire area from you?
Huh?
That sounds interesting.
Definitely does sound like something, but...
Alright, fellas, I'm gonna head out.
Alright, gamer.
Enjoy your death.
I'm about to head out too on this podcast after I level this up, which hopefully is right now. Yes.
No. No.
You cannot
I
stop
don't
me.
think so.
600k more battle power. 7.8 multiplier.
Are you saying currently that I cannot stop you? I resent that. I can't stop you. I can reset your XP back to 0.
Hey. To be honest, when I was training for Z Souls, I was around that level to train there anyway, so it was a side task that I took up for the most part. I get that, yeah. But trust me, there's a lot of people who despise Z Souls, and I get it. Now, obviously, I'm the one who's practically responsible for it, so surely I could change. I don't know.
No.
I'm kind of okay with where it is. It's just I think there's a bit of work. I mean, nothing's ever perfect, but
It's a game of getting it as close to it as possible.
yeah. What gives the most is any. Like U6 fighters, they probably give a lot.
Open the sheet, idiot.
I mean, hit gives like 1k, but that's 240k hit. So.
But the question is it worth it for the time?
No, you'd probably just be better off farming someone like I was, in all honesty, especially since I was also getting primal XP. I'm gonna go ahead and end the podcast. Thank you all for showing up. Maybe this would be the last one for this season. There will still be podcasts at some point. I'm just saying this specific character. This might be the last entry until obviously new story content. But for now, this will probably be the end. Maybe, I don't know, just in a week or so if I don't put another premiere up, then yeah, it is. But I will see you guys when I see you guys. Thank you all for playing the server. Appreciate you all. Peace out.